Hello, I'm Harold Bennett, and today, I want to talk to you about something that could be silently destroying your health: high blood pressure. Did you know that high blood pressure isn't just a number on a chart? It's a silent killer, responsible for millions of strokes, heart attacks, and kidney failures every year. If you're over 60 and you've been feeling tired, out of breath, or even having frequent headaches, these could be signs that your blood pressure is rising, and you might not even know it. And the worst part is, your doctor might not even catch it until it's too late. But don't worry, I'm here to share with you 9 simple and natural ways to lower your blood pressure, reduce your risk of stroke, and improve your heart health, all without expensive medications. You might be thinking, do I need medication? And the answer is, most likely not. By making just a few small changes in your daily routine, you can see a dramatic improvement in your blood pressure and overall health. But stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to start feeling better today. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video if you find it helpful, share it with anyone who could benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on senior health and living a longer, healthier life. So, let's take a moment to talk about why high blood pressure is such a big deal. Many people don't realize that high blood pressure, also known as hypertension, isn't just a number you see on your doctor's chart. It's often referred to as the silent killer, and it leads to serious health problems like heart attacks, strokes, and even kidney failure. But here's the kicker: most people with high blood pressure don't even know they have it. That's right, you could be walking around thinking you're perfectly healthy, but inside, your blood pressure could be silently rising, putting you at risk for life-threatening issues. It's only when something drastic happens, like a heart attack or a stroke, that people realize just how dangerous this condition is. Now, let me share a shocking statistic with you. According to the World Health Organization, hypertension is responsible for more than 50% of cardiovascular diseases worldwide. And it's not just the elderly who are at risk. More and more people in their 30s and 40s are facing high blood pressure without even realizing it. That's why regular checkups are so important, because you can't fix what you don't know about. But here's some good news: there's a way to lower your blood pressure naturally without needing expensive medications or drastic measures. In fact, by making a few simple changes to your daily routine, you could see significant improvements in your blood pressure and overall heart health. It's easier than you think, and I'll show you exactly how in just a few moments. But before we dive into these life-changing tips, if you think this information could help someone you care about, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more health tips that could transform your life. Alright, let's dive into the first step that could change everything for your blood pressure: lowering your insulin levels. You may be thinking, why would insulin have anything to do with my blood pressure? Well, here's where things get interesting. Many people don't realize that insulin resistance, or hyperinsulinemia, which is just a fancy term for having too much insulin in your blood, is one of the most common causes of high blood pressure. When insulin levels are elevated, your body starts to retain more sodium and water, which leads to fluid retention. This forces your heart to work harder to pump blood, and your blood pressure rises as a result. The solution isn't in a pill or an expensive treatment plan. It's in your diet. By simply reducing the amount of sugar and refined carbs in your diet, you can lower your insulin levels and, naturally, your blood pressure. If you've been wondering how to lower your high blood pressure naturally, this is your answer. So, what exactly should you do? Well, start by cutting out processed foods like sugary drinks, white bread, pasta, and junk food. These are the biggest offenders when it comes to spiking insulin levels. Instead, you want to focus on eating whole, nutrient-dense foods, especially those that are high in healthy fats, like avocados, olive oil, and nuts, and lean proteins like chicken, fish, and eggs. Low-carb and keto diets have been shown to significantly improve blood pressure by lowering insulin levels. People who start eating this way often find that their blood pressure drops naturally, sometimes enough that they can reduce or even eliminate their blood pressure medications. Now, you might be thinking, is this possible? Can a simple change in diet help with something as serious as high blood pressure? Well, the answer is yes. It's not just possible, it's already happening for millions of people. I've seen countless success stories of people who dramatically improved their heart health and blood pressure just by cutting out sugar and refined carbs. And I'm here to tell you, you can do it too. Stick around, because up next, we'll dive into more simple steps that will help you on your journey to better health. But before we move on, make sure you like this video, share it with someone you care about, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to live a longer, healthier life. Alright, now let's talk about something crucial that's often overlooked in managing high blood pressure: chronic inflammation. You might be wondering, what does inflammation have to do with my blood pressure? Well, sit tight because this is where things get interesting. Let me explain it like this. Imagine you cut your hand or sprain your ankle. Your body immediately responds by swelling, getting red, and becoming warm to the touch. That's acute inflammation. It's a natural and protective response to injury, and it's what helps your body heal. But what happens when this process doesn't stop? What happens when your body stays in a constant state of inflammation? That's when the trouble begins. This is what we call chronic inflammation. It's not just an occasional response to an injury, it's a constant, low-grade inflammatory response that lingers in your body and affects your heart health. This ongoing inflammation is a major contributor to high blood pressure. How, you ask? Well, when your body stays inflamed, it puts continuous pressure on your arteries. This makes them less flexible and more resistant, which in turn increases your blood pressure. Now, you might be thinking, how did this happen? What's causing all this chronic inflammation? The answer is surprisingly simple: it's the food we eat. Sugar, refined grains, and vegetable oils are some of the biggest culprits behind this. These foods trigger inflammation in your body every time you eat them. You might be shocked to learn that foods like white bread, pasta, soda, and even certain cooking oils like canola and sunflower oil are fueling this inflammation. But here's the good news: you don't have to rely on medication to fight this. The solution is much simpler than that. You need to eliminate these inflammatory foods and replace them with natural, whole foods that are anti-inflammatory. Healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, and nuts are great sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which help to reduce inflammation and can even help to lower blood pressure naturally. Similarly, lean proteins and low-glycemic vegetables like leafy greens can support your body in healing and maintaining healthy blood pressure. The best part? Many people who make these simple dietary changes notice their blood pressure drops within just a few weeks. It's a clear sign that your body is responding well to these changes. Imagine the difference you could make in your health by cutting out just a few foods from your diet and eating more natural, anti-inflammatory foods. If this sounds like something that could help you or someone you care about, don't forget to like and share this video. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for more tips on improving your heart health and managing blood pressure naturally. Now, let's talk about something that many people overlook when it comes to lowering blood pressure: magnesium and potassium. You may be thinking, what do these minerals have to do with blood pressure? Well, let me tell you, they play a critical role in regulating your blood pressure and heart health. Let's dive into why they're so important. Imagine this: your blood vessels are like pipes in a plumbing system. When the pipes are blocked or tight, the pressure inside rises, right? The same thing happens in your body. When your blood vessels are constricted, your heart has to work harder to pump blood through them, causing your blood pressure to increase. Now, think of magnesium and potassium as the plumbers in your body. They work together to help relax your blood vessels, allowing them to widen and reduce the pressure inside, just like a plumber would clear a clog in your pipes. Most people are deficient in these two minerals, and it's one of the reasons they suffer from high blood pressure without even realizing it. Studies show that people who are low in magnesium and potassium are far more likely to develop high blood pressure and heart disease. These two minerals are essential in balancing electrolytes in your body and ensuring that your blood flows properly. So, why are we so often deficient in these crucial minerals? It's simple: most people don't eat enough magnesium-rich and potassium-rich foods. Many people also consume too much processed food, which depletes these minerals from the body. The good news is that it's easy to fix. You can boost your magnesium and potassium levels through your diet. For magnesium, focus on foods like leafy greens, spinach, kale, pumpkin seeds, almonds, avocados, and dark chocolate. These foods are packed with magnesium, which helps to relax your blood vessels, reducing blood pressure and promoting overall heart health. For potassium, you'll want to add more foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, spinach, tomatoes, and cantaloupe to your meals. Potassium helps to balance sodium in your body and relaxes your blood vessels, contributing to lower blood pressure. When you combine magnesium and potassium with the changes we've already talked about, like reducing sugar and cutting out processed foods, you're creating the perfect environment for your body to lower blood pressure naturally. Imagine this: by simply adjusting your diet, you can take control of your heart health without expensive medications. Now, you might be wondering, can it be that easy? Yes, absolutely. I've seen it firsthand. Many people have reported lowering their blood pressure just by making these simple changes. And you can too. The key is consistency. Start adding more magnesium and potassium into your meals, and I promise you'll see results. If you feel inspired and ready to make these changes, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who could benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to improve your heart health and manage high blood pressure naturally. You're taking the first step toward better health today. Alright, let's move into something crucial for managing high blood pressure, and that's stress. Now, you may be thinking, stress? That's just part of life. Everyone gets stressed, right? Chronic stress, the kind of stress that doesn't go away, can have a serious impact on your blood pressure and overall health. It's not just something we need to tolerate, it's something we need to manage, especially if you're serious about lowering your blood pressure naturally. Let's break it down. When we're stressed, our bodies release stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are meant to help you deal with immediate threats. Think of the fight or flight response. But here's the problem: in today's world, we're dealing with constant stressors. Whether it's work, family, financial issues, or just the everyday pressures of life, our bodies stay in fight or flight mode. And when that happens, those stress hormones keep flooding our systems. This prolonged release of cortisol and adrenaline leads to your blood vessels constricting, and when that happens, your blood pressure naturally rises. It's a protective mechanism that, over time, can become damaging to your heart and arteries. So, while you might not be able to avoid all stress in life, you can take control of how your body responds to it, and that's the key to lowering your blood pressure naturally. Managing stress can have a huge impact on your heart health and blood pressure, and the best part is, you don't need a ton of time or fancy equipment to do it. There are simple, everyday changes that can drastically improve your well-being. One of the most effective ways to manage stress is to change how you think about it. Enter Stoicism, a philosophy that has been around for thousands of years, and it's more relevant now than ever. The core principle of Stoicism is simple: focus on what you can control, and let go of what you can't. Stress often comes from trying to control things outside of our control, things like other people's behavior, global events, or outcomes that are out of our hands. Stoicism teaches you to accept life as it comes, knowing that the only thing you can control is how you respond. When you start practicing Stoicism, you'll notice a shift in how you handle stress. Instead of reacting with frustration, you'll learn to respond calmly and rationally, which can significantly lower your blood pressure. It's about cultivating inner peace, which allows you to navigate stressful situations without letting them take a toll on your body. But don't worry, it's not just about mental work. Physical activities are also key to stress management. Yoga, deep breathing exercises, and even walking are incredible tools for reducing cortisol levels and calming your nervous system. There's research showing that these activities significantly reduce stress and lower blood pressure. If you've ever practiced yoga or deep breathing, you've probably felt how relaxing and rejuvenating it is for your body. You don't need to be an expert, just take a few minutes each day to focus on your breath and feel the stress melt away. Now, I know this might sound too simple to be effective, but trust me, stress management is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to lowering your blood pressure naturally. It's a simple practice that, when done consistently, can make a huge difference. So, if you're ready to take control of your stress levels and improve your blood pressure, make sure you like this video, share it with someone you care about who might be struggling with stress, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on living a longer, healthier life. Let's move on to something that you might not have expected to affect your blood pressure, your sleep. Yes, you heard that right, the quality and duration of your sleep can have a profound effect on your heart health and blood pressure. You might be thinking, but I sleep just fine. What does sleep have to do with my high blood pressure? When you don't get enough restful sleep, your body doesn't have the time it needs to repair itself. During deep sleep, your body lowers blood pressure, repairs blood vessels, and regulates hormone levels like cortisol. But when you're not getting quality sleep, when you're tossing and turning, waking up frequently, or just not getting enough sleep, your body doesn't go through this vital process. This means your blood pressure stays elevated, and your heart health can suffer. But here's the kicker, poor sleep can also increase stress hormones like cortisol, which, as we've already discussed, can raise your blood pressure. Lack of sleep also affects your body's ability to regulate insulin and blood sugar levels, further contributing to high blood pressure and heart disease. By improving your sleep hygiene, you can naturally lower your blood pressure and boost your heart health. It's one of the simplest and most effective ways to improve your overall health, and it's something that we often overlook. So, how can you improve your sleep and, in turn, improve your blood pressure? Let's take a closer look. The first thing you need to do is create a sleep-friendly environment. Your bedroom should be dark, cool, and quiet. Make sure your mattress and pillows are comfortable, and try to remove any distractions, such as bright lights, loud noises, or electronic devices. Studies have shown that blue light from screens can interfere with your sleep cycle, so try to avoid using your phone or computer for at least an hour before bed. Next, let's talk about a bedtime routine. Your body thrives on routine, so create a calming pre-sleep ritual. This could include reading, meditating, or doing some light stretching. Avoid anything that could stress you out or get your mind racing, like watching intense TV shows or working late into the night. Try to go to bed at the same time each night and aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. Not all sleep is created equal. The quality of your sleep is just as important as the quantity. It's important to get deep, restorative sleep, which is when your blood pressure naturally lowers and your body heals. If you're waking up feeling tired even after 8 hours of sleep, it might be a sign that your sleep quality is suffering. Now, if you're someone who struggles with sleep, don't worry. There are natural ways to improve your sleep, such as herbal teas, like chamomile or lavender, or melatonin supplements, under the guidance of your doctor. Just remember, good sleep doesn't just benefit your body, it can lower blood pressure, improve your mood, and boost your energy levels. If you've learned something new about how sleep affects blood pressure, be sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on managing your heart health and living a healthier, longer life. Alright, let's talk about something that you might not have thought could impact your blood pressure, alcohol. You might be thinking, I only have a glass of wine now and then, what harm could that do? Even moderate alcohol consumption can significantly affect your heart health and increase your blood pressure. Let me explain how. When you drink alcohol, your body reacts by increasing blood flow to the heart and other organs. At first, this may seem like a good thing because your heart is getting more blood, right? But here's the catch, over time, regular alcohol consumption causes your blood vessels to become less responsive to the body's natural blood pressure regulation mechanisms. This leads to a higher resting blood pressure, which puts additional strain on your heart. Now, this doesn't mean you have to eliminate alcohol from your life. The key is moderation. Excessive drinking, especially binge drinking, can raise your blood pressure to dangerous levels. But even small, frequent amounts of alcohol can still negatively affect your blood pressure and overall heart health. Studies have shown that just 2 to 3 drinks per day can be enough to raise your blood pressure over time. You don't need to cut out alcohol entirely to improve your blood pressure. The goal is to reduce consumption, not eliminate it. Here are a few strategies that can help you lower your blood pressure naturally by adjusting your alcohol habits. First, try to limit yourself to just 1 drink per day. If you typically enjoy a glass of wine with dinner, keep it to just that, 1 glass, not a bottle. If you prefer beer, stick to a single serving. By keeping your alcohol intake low, you can still enjoy a drink without the negative effects on your blood pressure. Second, consider alcohol-free days throughout the week. This will give your body time to recover and regulate itself naturally. You might even find that you sleep better and feel more energized when you cut back on alcohol. Alcohol isn't just about calories or sugar. Even sugar-free or low-calorie alcoholic drinks can increase your blood pressure because of the way alcohol interacts with your hormones and nervous system. So, while you might think that a light beer or vodka soda is a better choice, it can still contribute to increased blood pressure over time. If you want to take control of your blood pressure and heart health, reducing your alcohol intake can make a huge difference. You don't need to give up all your social events or happy hours, but making some small changes to your drinking habits can have a big impact on your overall well-being. Before we move on to the next step, if you found this information helpful, be sure to like this video, share it with someone who might benefit from these tips, and subscribe to the channel for more easy, natural ways to lower your blood pressure and improve your health. Let's talk about something simple but incredibly powerful when it comes to lowering your blood pressure: gentle exercise. You might be thinking, exercise? Isn't that for people who are trying to lose weight or get fit? Exercise isn't just for weight loss. It's one of the most effective ways to naturally reduce blood pressure and improve heart health, especially if you're in your 60s or 70s. Let me explain why. When you exercise, your heart pumps more blood and your blood vessels become more flexible. This is key to lowering blood pressure. But it's not just about pumping iron or running marathons. We're talking about simple activities like walking, yoga, and gentle stretching. These activities are just as effective, and in many cases, better for people with high blood pressure. When you do gentle exercise like walking, it helps your heart work more efficiently. Your blood vessels become more elastic, allowing blood to flow more freely. As a result, your blood pressure naturally lowers. And the best part? You don't need to overdo it. Even a 30-minute walk a few times a week can make a huge difference. But wait, there's more. Did you know that gentle exercise can also help lower stress? Yes, that's right. Exercise helps release endorphins, that feel-good hormones that reduce stress and make you feel happier. When your body is less stressed, your blood pressure naturally comes down. It's a win-win. The best part is that exercise doesn't have to be intense to have these benefits. Even moderate walking or light yoga can significantly improve your heart health and blood pressure. You don't need to push yourself to exhaustion to see results. Overexertion can have the opposite effect and raise your blood pressure. If you're someone who thinks that you need to do intense workouts to see improvements, I'm here to tell you that it's not necessary. Just start with something simple like walking, yoga, or gentle stretching. These activities are accessible, easy to do, and can make a huge difference in your overall health. Now, if you're ready to take control of your heart health and blood pressure, it's time to get moving. Start with small steps, like a short walk after dinner or some gentle stretching before bed. These small changes can add up to big improvements over time. And don't forget, if you found this helpful, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on improving blood pressure and heart health naturally. Now, let's talk about something critical for lowering your blood pressure and maintaining a healthy heart: your diet. You might be thinking, I already know that eating healthy is important, but it's not just about eating fruits and vegetables. It's about making the right choices that specifically benefit your heart health and blood pressure. So, let's break it down. a healthy diet can make a huge impact on your blood pressure. The key is focusing on whole, unprocessed foods that provide the nutrients your body needs to function properly. Eating foods rich in potassium, magnesium, and fiber is essential to supporting your heart health and maintaining balanced blood pressure. First, let's talk about potassium. It's one of the most important minerals for lowering blood pressure naturally. Potassium helps balance the effects of sodium in your body, and this balance is key to controlling blood pressure. So, you should be eating plenty of potassium-rich foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, spinach, and tomatoes. These foods are not only delicious, but they also help support healthy blood pressure levels. It's not just about what you eat, but also about what you avoid. One of the biggest contributors to high blood pressure is sodium, and most people eat way more sodium than they realize. Processed foods, canned soups, frozen meals, and restaurant foods are often loaded with sodium, and this excess sodium can cause your blood pressure to rise. So, be mindful of your sodium intake and try to avoid foods that are overly processed or high in salt. Another important nutrient for heart health is magnesium. Magnesium helps relax your blood vessels, which makes it easier for your blood to flow and keeps your blood pressure in check. Good sources of magnesium include almonds, spinach, avocados, and pumpkin seeds. Adding these magnesium-rich foods to your diet can make a significant difference in lowering your blood pressure. But that's not all, you also want to focus on eating plenty of fiber. Fiber is essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure because it helps lower cholesterol, regulates blood sugar, and keeps your heart healthy. Good sources of fiber include whole grains, beans, lentils, and vegetables. Incorporating more fiber into your diet will not only help with blood pressure, but it will also improve your overall health. Eating healthy doesn't have to be complicated. The key is to focus on whole foods, things like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. By making these small changes, you'll see a huge improvement in your blood pressure and overall heart health. So, if you want to take control of your blood pressure and heart health, start making healthier food choices today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share it with someone who could benefit. And make sure to subscribe to the channel for more tips on living a healthy life and naturally lowering your blood pressure. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground so far, but here's the most important step of all when it comes to lowering your blood pressure and maintaining heart health: building and maintaining healthy habits. You might be thinking, I know I should live healthier, but how do I make it happen? It's not about trying to be perfect. It's about creating small, consistent changes that add up over time. Let's break it down. The most effective way to manage blood pressure isn't by making drastic, temporary changes. It's about developing habits that become a natural part of your lifestyle. This is why small steps, like taking a daily walk, eating more fruits and vegetables, or practicing relaxation techniques, can have a huge impact on your heart health and blood pressure. You don't have to make big changes all at once. Trying to overhaul everything in your life overnight can often lead to burnout. Instead, focus on making one small change at a time. Start with something simple, like walking for 10 minutes every day or swapping out one unhealthy snack for a piece of fruit. As you get used to that change, add another one. Over time, these small changes will add up to a big difference. It's not just about making healthy changes, but also about staying consistent. One of the biggest reasons people give up on their health goals is that they don't see immediate results. But the key to success is consistency, staying committed to your new habits, even when you don't see instant rewards. Another important aspect of building healthy habits is tracking your progress. Whether it's logging your blood pressure, keeping a food diary, or simply checking in with yourself every week, tracking allows you to see how far you've come. It's a great motivator to keep going, and it helps you stay accountable to yourself. Here's where many people slip up: they set unrealistic expectations. You don't have to go from zero to hero overnight. The key is to make small, manageable changes that you can sustain over the long term. As you build these habits, they'll naturally become part of your daily routine, and you'll be amazed at how much better you feel. The best part is that these small habits, like eating better, exercising, managing stress, and getting enough sleep, not only help lower your blood pressure, but they also improve your overall health. The more consistent you are with your healthy habits, the better your heart health will be, and the easier it will be to maintain a healthy blood pressure. So, if you're ready to start building healthy habits that will help you lower your blood pressure and improve your heart health, start small and stay consistent. Remember, it's the small things that lead to big results over time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on living a healthier life and naturally lowering your blood pressure. Alright, we've covered all the important lifestyle changes to help lower your blood pressure, but here's one more step that's crucial: regular blood pressure monitoring. You might be thinking, I don't need to check my blood pressure all the time, I feel fine. Checking your blood pressure regularly is one of the most powerful tools you have to maintain a healthy heart and prevent future health problems. Let me explain why. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because it doesn't always show noticeable symptoms. You might feel perfectly fine, but your blood pressure could be dangerously high, putting extra strain on your heart and blood vessels. This is why regular monitoring is so important. It helps you catch problems early, before they become serious. So, how do you monitor your blood pressure at home? It's easier than you might think. You can buy an affordable, at-home blood pressure monitor that's easy to use. Simply take a reading once or twice a week, at the same time each day, to get an accurate picture of your blood pressure. If your readings are consistently high, it's time to take action. Regularly monitoring your blood pressure is not only important for identifying potential issues, but it also helps you track the effectiveness of the lifestyle changes you've made. For example, if you've started eating healthier, exercising more, or reducing your alcohol intake, checking your blood pressure will show you how these changes are affecting your heart health. It's like a personal feedback system that helps you stay motivated and on track. But it's not just about monitoring your blood pressure. It's also about taking action if your readings are consistently high. If you notice that your blood pressure is still elevated despite your efforts, it's time to consult with your doctor. Your doctor can help you come up with a personalized plan to further lower your blood pressure and ensure your heart health stays strong. The key to blood pressure management is early detection and consistent monitoring. The sooner you notice any changes in your blood pressure, the sooner you can take action to protect your heart and prevent serious complications. So, if you haven't been monitoring your blood pressure regularly, now is the time to start. Make it a habit to check your blood pressure every week and track your progress. It's one of the easiest and most effective ways to take control of your heart health. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who could benefit, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips on living a healthier life and naturally lowering your blood pressure. Well, we've come to the final segment of this video, and I want to take a moment to recap everything we've covered today in our journey to lower blood pressure and improve heart health. So far, we've talked about important lifestyle changes like improving your diet, exercising regularly, reducing stress, getting quality sleep, and managing your social support. All of these steps, when combined, can make a massive difference in your blood pressure and overall well-being. It's not just about making changes in one area of your life, it's about taking a holistic approach. By incorporating all of these strategies, healthy eating, regular physical activity, managing stress, sleeping well, and staying connected with your loved ones, you're not just lowering your blood pressure, you're transforming your entire life for the better. I know that change can feel overwhelming, but remember, small changes add up over time. It's about consistency, not perfection. Start with one step, and gradually build from there. Whether it's walking for 10 minutes a day, cutting back on processed foods, or spending more time with loved ones, each small effort counts. Your heart health is in your hands. You have the power to make lasting changes that will benefit your blood pressure and overall health for years to come. So, don't wait. Take action today, no matter how small, and start living a healthier, happier life. Before we wrap up, if you found this video helpful, I encourage you to like this video, share it with someone who could benefit, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos on improving heart health, blood pressure, and living a healthier life. Remember, the journey to better blood pressure and a healthier heart is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself, stay consistent, and don't forget to check in with your progress regularly. You've got this.